Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Hex stream that always starts promptly on time, 2:30 every Wednesday.
We're so punctual. Everybody's just like, you know what I like about this game?
Mm-hmm.
It's so dang
It
punctual.
runs like a train. It's just always on time.
It's a train, all right.
It's clockwork.
It's unstoppable.
Hey.
Hello, Strom.
What's up, Strom?
How's everybody doing today?
What's up, Corey? What's up, everybody else? IG and Nicholas.
There's Corey. There's Strom. There's everyone else.
Wow.
Sorry, if you're not on that level, get on it.
Also, today's stream brought to you by Tropical Smoothie Cafe.
Tropical Smoothie Cafe. The closest thing to Food Court B.
Enjoying some good action and some smoothies.
Yeah. So last week, or 2 weeks ago rather, when we were live last time, we were talking about It's Your Card. We're like halfway through, somewhere through. Anyways, we have a new thing going on. A bunch of people submitted a bunch of great thematics, and we have a new poll going on. So if you guys would like to follow this link, whoops, let me do the link correctly. Follow that link, and you guys can read through what all the great people in the forums have been coming up with for what our card should do, or no, should be.
Yeah.
We already know what it does.
We already know what the card's going to do mechanically.
Yes.
Now
so
we're trying to figure out what's the pretty packaging it's in.
Exactly. And this will be like the description that we send off to all of to the artist that's going to eventually work on it, which will be a step that's going to be coming up pretty shortly here.
Yeah. And this is just like, again, this just has to do with the art. Don't worry about like name of the card or anything like that. We'll be getting to that in the future.
Yeah, you'll see that I actually like cut the names that people were making for their cards. We did that because this wasn't actually the time for us to name the card, so we'll be doing that in the future. Also, some people were doing like flavor text. Again, that's something that we want to do in the future whenever we get to the lore text part of it.
Strom voted for himself, which is good.
That's good.
You should do that if you like your own design. I mean,
Strom, which one is yours? I feel bad now because like I was like, there's Strom and then there's everyone else, and now it's going to affect the voting. Anyways, we're gonna play some Evo today.
Yeah, let's do some Evo.
Let's start doing that, and then
I think this is our first time playing Doombringer Evo on stream.
Yeah, we did a draft last time.
Right.
Ooh.
Oh, you already got a sealed.
Ooh, we could play with not Doombringer.
Oh, this is an old sealed.
Yeah, ooh, this is a hot one.
I think we should throw this back.
All right, see you later.
Throw it back into the pool.
There were some hot ones in there though.
Let's get a new set.
All right. Ooh, relic. All right. Well, as always, we will be playing with our rares. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Zomboid! Oh, and the card spoiled right here on this stream. Radical Rock Surfer.
Rock Surfer.
All right, so we got like a Ruby Blood Wild Knoll thing going on.
Yeah, we got a lock and load, I see. Yeah, we got a fatal nose.
Lock and load, that's thematic.
Yeah, we got
Let's see what we can fuse. No. Okay, that's not bad.
That's pretty good.
No. Oh, that one's rude.
Lethal and Feral.
Lethal and Feral. Ooh, we have a Rip Claw. That's good. Oh, man, we have a lot of Terminuses in our shards.
Yeah.
All right, we'll come back to those.
So many choices. I mean,
so many choices. I just gotta move on and do something else.
Double pack rares rigged, says Corey.
Hey, we open the packs and we get the pack. Stompatops.
Oh yeah.
Look at all these twos.
Ooh, baby.
Yeah, 2-drop, 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 2. Oh my God, we have so much troll.
I wasn't expecting that.
Just twos, please. Just twos.
What about the Savage Showdown?
Yeah, pretty savage. Whoa, what about these feasts?
Oh my goodness.
This is rigged. This is rigged. All right, that's a curve. That is a curve. Oh my God, look at it. Okay, check this out.
This is insane.
Look at our options. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 fusion cards in our shards.
Holy moly.
Well, we want this one, so let's figure out. This is going to be the best one.
Should we roll some dice?
We could roll some dice. 4.3 isn't that great, but
Is our sound quality bad? Like how is it bad? Just like hard to hear us?
is it just us yelling at each other?
Is it just our loudness?
Corey mentioned last Friday's Corey update. You guys are currently working on siege stacks and covenant crowns. Can we get any insight on how they work?
Nope.
No. No, we're working out all the details, and this wouldn't be where we would like announce it without like actually having everything in place. Because if we announce something and then we end up being like, "Whoops, that's a mistake," like we don't want you to get any false information, and we're full of false information on this stream.
Yeah. Okay, so
I like this guy.
overmodulated scratchy sound. I'm not sure what we can do about that.
Scratchy sound.
OBS and see if there's like some settings.
Sure. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no clue.
Let's just click random things.
Okay, let's try this. How is that? Is that better?
I bet there's a chance that's better.
I bet that's probably like just different and not actually.
You either made us louder or quieter.
I think quieter. Any issues if I ask a couple of hard questions? No, come on, bring them. As long as you don't mind us not answering them. But no, we'll answer what we can.
Quieter, but still distorted.
Still distorted.
All right, maybe bring it back up a little bit.
All right, we'll bring it back up.
Okay.
I'm
not sure. I'm not sure if much can be done about the scratchiness.
I mean, we could switch cameras.
We used this camera 2 weeks ago and it was fine.
We did, but we also used that other camera like infinitely. It's plenty listenable. Well, it's us, so.
Yeah, it's debatable.
There's a cap on how listenable it is.
I mean, if it gets to be like really rough, Ryan and I can just take our shirts off and dance.
We could just moan for the entire.
Oh boy.
Like the post-lunch moan.
When we've gone to Red Robin.
Yeah, the Red Robin
bottomless French fries, and we're just like,
Red Robin.
I'm dying.
All right. Well, I'm sorry that it's scratchy. I would prefer it wasn't. Okay, so I do like this combo. And you can say no if you want. No.
Yeah.
This one.
I guess.
Which one do you like?
You
like this one? Why this one? Because it has the most backside for being like the cheaperest.
You were gonna say what?
Yeah. Like this is kind of nonsense. This is too much.
I really like actually the Lethal Feral one. That one seems like a sweet one.
Well, I'm talking about this one. You're talking about one we're not even doing right now.
Well, I'm just saying that.
All right, I'm doing this one.
I don't want to fuse.
All right, that's the fuse I'm going to create, and then you can choose yours. So you want Lethal Feral?
I think blood and blood.
Blood. That's just lethal. You want a 6 cost 4/4 with lethal?
It's double lethal. No.
Okay.
Feral lethal.
You want feral lethal?
Yeah.
All right. We can do that. Jeez, so many of them. That guy?
Yeah.
All right. Boom.
Also, I can't see the stream anymore.
You can see the stream.
You
can't see the chat.
I can't. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, replay. Okay, so patch on Friday. Why was it pushed like that? It had some very obvious game running bugs. I don't think we were aware of those bugs when we were pushing it. Otherwise, we would not have pushed it.
Yeah,
that's as much as I know. Is that true? 100%. But no, but seriously, like, yeah, we would not have pushed like some of those things that went out.
If you want to let them know, we're working on a patch for tonight.
We are working on a patch for tonight to remedy all those bugs. And so there you
go. With bug fix patches like this, Ryan and I are usually less involved in that process. Like the R&D team in general is just less involved in that. Usually.
Yeah, our department usually likes to get sleep, and we leave it to other people to not sleep.
Ryan and I are usually involved in more of the early parts of the process, so like the later bug fixing and that kind of stuff is usually handled by our QA team, our production team, and our engineering team.
Mm-hmm. They don't like sleep as much as we do, so it works out. No,
so we don't mind answering those questions.
That's not true.
Ryan and I are usually not the most informed about what's patching when.
What do you think about this guy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
as a high-end guy,
Boom.
high quality.
All right, that leaves only one left. Sure. Could have saved it. Could have saved it for the future, but
Nick, you break everything, Nick.
do you like this guy? This guy's pretty solid. We're gonna do this guy.
Our QA team is actually very good about finding and reporting and documenting all that stuff.
Oh yeah,
Despite
absolutely.
the tremendous amount of like work we put on them to test all the different card iterations and equipment and everything that is involved in making hex. It's
Yeah, if it doesn't,
quite a
if
lot
it
of
comes
stuff.
across as like we don't appreciate those guys, like those guys do so much work.
Absolutely.
Um,
You have 3 Troll Stench in your deck already. Yeah.
what are you talking about? Oh, whoops. I confused them together. All right. Well, that was a mistake. I meant to leave those to be smashed together
Well,
into
this
other
is
things.
Evo. Maybe we got some more.
Yeah, we'll
guys.
leave them. Our next two, apocalypses that we get are just going to get +3/+1.
Do we really need this many
Crush.
2-drops? I feel like it's a little much. I like that.
Well, how many are actually how many troops? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
It's only four 2-drops.
Not a lot.
If we put these in, then we're up to like 6. But
I do like the Husker. I think he should be in our deck.
okay, I'm in. I like this guy.
I like that guy too.
Throw this guy in, give him Feral. Throw this guy in, give him a Rowdy. I know you like that one.
Actually, it's cute, but I'm not sure if I like it a huge amount.
We can put in your favorite card. The most busted card.
Ooh. Our opponent will be trying to race us, and then we'll, boom, gain 10 health, be out of range.
Mm-hmm. We just do an Okenge.
I would run one of the 3 ones, I think. Or the Berserker, either one.
Let's do the Berserker. Wait, let's do this guy. You don't like this guy?
He's alright.
All right, we'll do this guy.
I think looking at our quote-unquote curve, which is just a straight line at 2, because Rowdy's not going to go anywhere.
His round will go off once per game. Alright, we'll just give this guy Feral, I guess. We can do this one. We do have a lot of Terminuses that are multi-shard. Yeah, we'll do Feral. Oops. That's the one piece of fixing can't use. Look at all this fixing, too. Gosh. It's a nice life, man. It is a nice life.
And just just want to comment on something that Nick was saying. IGN Nick is saying.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard for a group of 20 people working 6 hours a day without any days off, up to a set release, to have less experience in the community within 10 hours. Yeah, the scale issues obviously have an impact, but it's also the fact that a lot of times we're testing things in internal environments, and we don't see issues with how it's going to connect to like the live database, for example, or we don't see certain versioning issues where like if you were in this current state and you patch, like there's all sorts of ways that things can change between our internal staging environments and what goes live to you guys on any patch.
Yeah. And I'd be lying if I said I understood all of it. So
yeah, it's complicated.
It is a lot of stuff. All right, so what's leave?
Let's go.
Let's go with this one.
Yeah, sure.
You know why?
It's colorful.
Because this is like my 4-year anniversary of X.
Oh, congratulations!
Thank you. This week is at least.
Nice. You got me beat by a year.
Mm-hmm. Repla Pooper Pops going to be in this evening's fix? I believe so.
We can just yell at Kyle and see if he'll answer.
I feel like we've already yelled a lot at Kyle today.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if anybody's.
Is there a fix to whatever Replipopper bug?
Yes.
There you go. Yes.
Kyle is giving you guys all
Boom.
the great answers you want to hear.
One thing I've learned is that if anyone says this is simple to do X, they're lying, filthy lies. Wow, Dino.
Yeah, Dinotrope is not.
That is, he's just laying down
Wow,
some
like
truths.
he just called out Chris Woods so hard.
Anyone outside the company. Like, it is true. We see it all the time, especially like on the forums or things where it's like, why couldn't you guys just do this? It's so easy. And even like a lot of times, even the smallest thing that you think, yeah, that's just like they change a piece of art or something. It's like that art has to get created, it has to get hooked up by somebody, it has to get tested. There's a
run
cost
through
of
asset
patching.
bundles, which touches every other piece of art in the
Even
game.
the smallest change.
Asset bundles, which is just makes me laugh every time I hear it.
Even the smallest change can have big repercussions. Like any given patch, we have to go and sanity check that like whatever small thing we touched over here didn't break all these other things over here. It's called a halo effect. So there is a huge cost in patching and updating anything in the game, really. And that's true for games besides Hex as well. Like that's just how making video games works.
It's true.
Especially with something that's a living, breathing online game where you guys are playing it all the time, or we're updating what you already have. There's extra complexity.
Never be Peace 20 on the PS4. Sporting the Limerick the Lewd coming at us. Are the fusion mechanics done at all procedurally? It seems like they might be / ought to be.
Somewhat.
Sort of.
Somewhat.
The art is.
There's aspects of them that are procedural.
Art is. The actual cards we had to actually go in and... Well, they are procedurally made. But they do exist internal in the game as well. So
yeah, they are their own like card files.
Yeah. So like I did like the one thing that like we had to actually manually do, which is kind of silly, is the lore text. Like we had to actually manually do the lore text.
I have to say, I think we knocked it out of the park with that lore text.
I
feel like no one's really.
I feel like a lot of people said a lot of nice things about the set.
Yeah.
And I forgot to put a battle lord on, so I apologize.
Oh.
But nobody has talked about this lore text. I love
really
it.
enjoy it.
I enjoyed doing that.
I don't like to.
So if you look at yeah, that's not true.
Well,
that's not true.
I like to toot my own horn, but extra hard I want to toot it about this lore text.
We had an idea of like when you combine the two things together, it creates a combined lore text.
Kyle, somebody's asking for your presence to me. Do you want to just come wave high?
Nope.
Right.
How did you feel?
He wants to stay in the shadows, Rima. I'm sorry.
I'm a producer.
His name's Kyle. He's a producer. He's very busy. He's working over here. We're in his office. He lends us his office every Wednesday so that we can stream. And he likes to
because we work on the streets.
The shadows.
We work on the streets.
I'm preparing the patch for these guys so that they enjoy our game.
He's working hard.
He's working on your patch, so we're going to we're just going to distract him as much as we can.
Sorry, guys, no patch tonight. We're distracting Kyle.
Let's see. What were we talking? Oh, did I enjoy that people skipped the fusion monsters? No. I mean, I don't. Well, hold on. Sorry, I don't mean that I did not enjoy that. I mean, like, it's completely understandable.
Yeah.
Like, there's going through 120 of those things is going to be.
Not to mention that most of the set reviews tend to focus on constructed playability.
And yeah, the fusion monsters were not really creative to be constructed all-stars.
Right.
It would be cool if like a couple of them showed up, but I was trying to avoid any of them being like ubiquitous rather than like that was more of a goal than trying to hit any of them to constructed play at all, if you understand what I'm saying. Look at them though. Their venomous sting will not be contained. Their creeping vines will toxify you. Look at that.
Yeah, that's cool.
There you go. Vestris talked about a couple of them. I think some of the limited ones would like go on like a deep dive onto the apocalypse themselves, but not go into the individual terminuses.
Mm-hmm. It's hard. It adds so much to it.
Look at them all! Their slashing talons will bring you down. See, bring you down
Skyguard.
because Skyguard.
If you're trying to fly over, nope.
What do we want? I guess the feral guy. Sure. Kind of funny with our feral champion.
What's up, Miro? What's going on? Somebody was asking about a replay. Was asking about the orange rarity icon. I think that changed a while ago, right? And I think part of it had to do with people needing to know the rarity for like campaign, for example, where you have your sharp
That's
grid.
right. Yeah.
So it was important that you know that like this card is a rare or an uncommon because you're restricted in how many of those you can be using. So I think that's why that was changed. That was a little while ago, as in.
Nicholas commenting on the subtle animation. That was actually one guy on our art team, Nick. Just was like, I was here on a week, and he's like, yeah. So like, since they were like procedurally generated and all on their own layers and stuff, I could just like flip a switch and animate them. So it was like, that's awesome.
Thank you, Nick. That's amazing.
That's sweet. What is it? All right, so I was not expecting this. Limerick the Lewd coming out of the gate with the Blood Sapphire.
Maybe he just did it for like style, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, we're doing great as always, Nero.
I have a feeling that Never Be Peace 20 is like, gotta always be lewd. Never be peace, always be lewd.
Why was it removed off AI only cards? I think AI only cards still have. Oh well, I mean they don't all have that symbol, right? It's only like the.
Yeah, well, I don't even know the answer.
Yeah. I'm not sure. It's possible that it was just like the easiest way to do it was just to get rid of it altogether. It might have been like it was probably like an engineering fix rather than us going and like manually setting something on the cards.
Yeah.
So
that makes sense.
It may have just like as collateral damage hit the AI only cards also. Lewd is super popular with PS4 players? That's interesting.
Really? I mean,
I haven't made that connection.
He's a lewd dude.
Yeah. Right, typing.
Sorry. Ooh, alright. Fingers are beaten down.
We're on the front page?
What?
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 Charsky.
Oh, Shark.
Charsky.
Shark.
Sneaky. Front page hype. Yeah.
Also, look how many viewers for you.
Woo! I love it. We're famous now. Welcome to the stream, anybody who is new. Anybody checking us out for the first time?
Oh, is it just that?
Sweet.
That's cool.
That's cool. So what if we just stop like streaming and just watch ourselves?
Oh. Or we just put us on like repeat, and so it's just like the endless cascade of us. All right,
Nero, you're gonna have to explain that one. I don't understand. Why is their least favorite person Silent Snake?
Why is what?
He said that their favorite champion is Limerick the Lewd, and their least favorite person is Silent Snake.
I'm so lost.
Yeah, I don't get it. What is it? Oh, we were just looking at ourselves on the front page.
Were we?
He always beats him on the left.
Oh, yeah, we weren't looking at anything like super cool.
No.
Do I fall for this? Am I so stupid as to fall for this?
All right, we got it.
Oh.
We need a green screen. We got boxes in the background. I think the boxes give it some character.
Yeah. That way it's like...
All right, here. Yeah, we should get a big green screen, and then we can be like, it's like we're playing from like the beach or like outer space.
I'm on a mountaintop.
Oh wow!
Just playing some Hex Shards of Fate.
That's an actually dinosaur behind us.
It's a real one. Well, I know I didn't set up like this challenge, but we only dealt damage with our terminuses, which is sweet.
That is. I think that means we're the bad guys.
Yeah. Well, bad guys win sometimes.
Character, you know what character is going for. We've got a lot of character.
Oh, we're filled to the brim with character. Lewd no more. See you later.
I hope some of you guys got to check out the 80s arcade stream earlier today.
Oh baby!
Oh wow! I like big dragons, and
I like that it's in our shards already too.
That's great.
And another root
Look
for
at
us.
that other,
we got some hot ones.
The blood
we got
guy.
this guy. This guy, maybe this guy, this thing for sure. Sure.
So anyway, as I was saying,
oh yeah, 80 Arcade.
Yeah, 80 Arcade had a stream today to show off
Shards,
the hex deck building game.
Mm-hmm.
So if any of you want a chance to check that out, I think you can probably go to the 80 Arcade Twitch channel and check out the VOD. Or if you want to sign up, I'm not sure if the signups are still going, but you can go to the 80arcade.com website.
Do you know if signups are still going, Kyle? Do you happen to know?
I know if you go to the 80 Arcade website,
Mhm.
it shows you how to like join the
Discord
channel, which I think helps get you in there.
Okay.
I don't know if anybody could hear that, but if you go to the website, it'll have instructions on how to join the 80 Arcade Discord.
Maddie the Squid says, the Dino Standy, it fell off the back of a truck, was good deal. It's nice to have Dunn and Shark. It's like they're right here with us. We need to cut some stuff. Is it the baby? Is it the baby's time to go? I like that you can see the canvas on the baby. That is hand painted, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe we don't need this guy. I don't know. I feel like we're supposed to run as many nulls as we can. Just make it harder on ourselves.
You do what you want.
I do.
We've got.
I'm gonna cut this guy, I guess. Yeah, we have a lot of roots now.
Yeah.
Which is why I put the From the Wreckage in here.
Yeah. You still like this curio?
Yeah, we can lose the curio. And then lose. Oh, we can lose this berserker.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Let's get a battle board. Ooh.
In the forest.
Nulls in the forest.
In the forest.
Sometimes.
Thank you for the link time, Tropia, as we're just kind of spouting off nonsense from the top of our head. Yeah, 80arcade.com. That'll have the real infos that you guys need.
I'm checking out all my prime loot. Don't mind me.
You got some good prime loot. That's the prime time loot.
Oh, yes it is. A dragon. We were rewarded for playing so well.
Not just a dragon, but the
dragon. The one dragon.
There's only one dragon in the set.
There's usually only one dragon in the set.
Not always.
That's not true. Yeah, that's true.
It's usually true. No, I guess I don't know if it's usually true.
The first two sets had multiples,
sure,
and then Frost, and then
Primal Dawn, right?
Frostheart.
Didn't Primal Dawn? Didn't one of them have Darmak and Sid, or was those two?
No, those are two different sets.
Different sets.
That's armies, and then Primal Dawn had Darmak. Annihilix. Oh, we're on a boat. Oh man, we're getting outclassed all over the place here. Okay,
all right.
Okay. I can dig it. Can you dig?
You're going up against a cosmic player.
Oh my god! And like the sleeves
and the battle board.
And the battle board. I mean,
how intimidated are you?
I can't even begin to tell you how intimidated I am right now. Do.
Thank you for helping us as always, Dino. And Nero, I hope you have a good day at work.
Oh, is he off?
We still love you even though you're leaving
us.
Oh,
yeah. Good luck at work. Hope you don't have to do anything tough like stream.
Yeah. Yeah.
Zomboid!
I don't know, I feel like the stream is going pretty smooth. It's going smoothly.
Smoothly. I'll play this thing. We'll see what happens. We can get blown out here. This could be bad. All right, let's go for it. Let's get blown out.
Your opponent appears to have a better plinth. Yep.
We're being outplined on all
Yeah.
cylinders here. Woo!
All right.
Boys are back in town. Oh, I guess good.
What's he gonna pick? He's gonna pick the Moscaro.
He could have chosen our guy. It was an option. All right.
Yeah, let's get real wild.
Starting to get a little bit.
You don't want to go in with this guy?
Speed down? Or you're saying charge power? I mean, we could just wait till next turn and do this. Yeah, we'll beat down.
Yeah, beat down.
Beat down. Oh,
Look at that.
Wasn't afraid.
Your plinth is sore. What have you been doing to it?
Ow, right in my plinth. I got this hot bronze plinth.
Keep playing with your plinth. You're gonna break it.
Looks like a old penny. This is like a 1984 penny.
Is it that giant penny from the Batcave? Falling over on
It's
its
not even
side?
large enough for that.
You don't know. Scale.
Oh,
that's the greatest of all time.
Some have said it's the Tom Brady of glimmers. That'll start some conversation, I'm sure.
What is the Tom Brady of glimmers?
Yeah, it's a normal question. Just answer the question.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. I think we're just gonna eat.
Yeah.
That thing.
Yep. I think so. It's one of those pennies you pay $1.25 to reshape into a plinth.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I always loved those as a kid, and then as an adult, I'm like, God, you have to pay to make garbage?
You have to pay to destroy my currency? This is a perfectly good penny, and now it's garbage.
I don't
You
know.
have to pay $1 to transform it.
Maybe I've risen up too much as a person. Maybe I'm too
No.
I've
That's
got
like
too much money where I'm just like pennies.
Oh, really?
Pennies are garbage.
Yeah, well, that's fine. I just think being older.
I know there's times in my life where like, no, I need those pennies. You got to count them up.
Being older just sucks because like
Mm-hmm.
you have to worry about value over fun all the time. It's the worst. Like somebody hands you like a cool bumper sticker, and you're like, cool bumper sticker. I don't want to devalue my car. Throw that in the garbage.
Also, like, what bumper sticker are you gonna put on your car? Ooh,
A
savage.
lot of them if I was young and fun still, but now I'm old and crotchety.
It's the way we like you.
14 again, my car would be nothing but bumper stickers. It would be made of bumper stickers.
Yeah, I believe it. All right, we're gonna be down. Hopefully, put our opponent on a quick clock here.
So I learned today that I wouldn't be able to get rid of my Zodiac Shaman even if I wanted to. At 3,046, the game just lags out as it tries to load the individual copies for me to click on. Look, Replay, you got yourself into that mess, all right?
You were a man at one point. Well, or I don't want to assume gender roles, but you were a person at one point that was like, my life is so much better for having all these Zodiac Shamans.
Yeah. You're just in it for the long haul now. There's no turning back.
Oh, baby, baby.
Someone attacked your siege 3 times in a row and got wrecked 3 times?
They probably work in this office, if I were to guess.
There's a lot of people in the office that do like sieging on random people.
On the regular.
Yeah. A bunch of
And-
gambling heathens, I say.
And they are generally willing to throw good money after bad.
Yeah.
As just a rule.
Alright.
Kaboom!
Got there.
That flare sprite helped us.
It did. It tried to be a speed bump, but it still helped.
Oh my God! Bronze won.
Bronze 1, you did it.
Bronze won. Goodbye, everybody. We did
We're
it.
taking our booster pack and we're calling it a day.
Yep.
We're retiring.
We'll see you next year or whatever.
I think the season
I think we're doing good.
resets more
I think
than
we're
once
doing
a
good.
year.
No.
The season resets, I believe, every 2 months. But yeah, next year.
Next
We'll
year.
be back.
Yeah, whatever.
Any plans to add a symbol on creatures for feral? Ooh.
I've got plans. Yeah, I think
Maybe.
that's something that kind of slipped through the cracks.
Well, I think so. Here's the thing: we weren't sure whether or not we wanted to keep feral around. Like, it is a nice, simple keyword, but I think the way we've seen it play out, at least I'm a fan. I'm on board for keeping it around. I assume Ryan is also.
No, nothing.
So we'll see. Usually, it's only like the keywords that we plan to reuse. We'll get a symbol for. So.
Ooh, draft code. Oh.
I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts? What do you guys think about feral? Should we keep it around? Should we keep going with feral?
You keep it. We've accepted it into our lives now, and you can't take it away from us.
Feral, right? Wow. There's like a much stronger.
Feral or right? Well, that was the same person.
Yeah, but there's like more strong reactions to like the feral thing than I mean, thought.
The Knights of Me said me.
It is a boon now.
I don't even know.
It is. We did have.
I think the fact that we made it a boon means we're kind of locked in at this point, and everybody's opinions don't really matter. This is just a mockery.
Wow, Ryan, 2018. Everyone's opinions don't matter. Write it down. Yeah. Yes, you guys are correct. The fact that we have it as a boon means, we're probably keeping it around. Unless we just sort of like, no more boon. Forget it.
Time to say something, I guess. Storm Shard coming in with the hot licks.
Hey, Storm Shard, how's life? How's everything going?
No, he just said something. That's enough.
That's it.
That's it for him.
You don't want to interact with us any more than that?
I personally think that any keyword that affects how a troop can be blocked, affects the damage it deals, or targeted should have a symbol. Yeah, I agree with you. I think we'll try to get one in probably when the next set comes out. I don't think it's something that we're going to be able to get out earlier than that. I don't know. We'll see. Have rotating boons like gems? Yeah, that's possible. That is possible. We were a little afraid. I'm glad that that you guys have accepted us changing some of the boons, because it is writing that line of changing live cards.
Yeah.
So it was something that we wanted to be, careful with.
I think
but it's a very light touch. It's not like we're literally going in and changing.
And it's also like improving the keyword into a way where it sort of operates the way you might expect it to.
Yeah.
It just makes it kind of easier to understand and use from a gameplay perspective.
Maybe the rewards patch, yeah. I don't know what the timeline on that will be, but Skyguard was garbage boon, though.
It was useful on occasion, but
thanks, Joe's
it did have problems when you got Skyguard and then you got Flight.
Garbage.
Always the best.
I like that, and thank you for repeating it.
Well, he typoed it.
Oh, you typed. Okay. I just would have loved 30 minutes of garbage.
Viloc's comment, I'm sure resonates with a lot of people. Putting a boon on your Flight guy and saying Skyguard.
Look, sometimes it's great.
Or just seeing nothing because it got Flight again. So we fixed both of those scenarios.
It's a better world. Excuse me. Sure. I guess I already kept this hand, so saying sure was a little...
I like that you kept and unevaluated it.
Mm-hmm. Step 1, snap keep. Step 2, think about it.
All things that we're working on, Joe. We don't really have much to say about them, other than we are thinking about them and working on them.
Double Flight. That's what you guys have been asking for. I guess we don't use that yet. I guess we should have used it. Punished. I guess we just forego a charge.
Yeah.
Losing value here. Feels great. Feels awful.
Feels awful.
Feels awful. Hey, Peace Tinker, how's it going? And you better not say anything to Jared, because I'm watching. That better have just been for me. Who's Joe? Oh, Joe LaPaul. Gotcha.
You were real confused.
I was real confused because I was like,
Who's?
I was like, Jebediah? That's not Joe. Why is everybody saying Joe? And then I realized my mistake. All right, we're doing it. We're doing it. A little behind thanks to this frostspasm coming down so early, but
Also, all our troops cost 4. What world is this? I thought we only had 2 costs.
you know, ugh. If only we had a way to block that.
Ha.
Yeah. This thing's gonna be an ice cube, I'm betting. Man, congrats, Nicholas.
Dino whispered your code. He was probably like 2J73ZB642JBX6R. Because I bet that was what the
I
code
thought I was
was.
gonna keep going.
I thought that's what
I
the
thought we had
code was.
time.
It's got no. It's only a certain number of
Nah.
digits. And it's only a certain number of characters.
That was enough.
It can't be longer than that.
I guess we do this. Oh, hot dog. Kind of wanted the wild there, but I think we gotta knock this guy out. I guess we could have shot at the flyer and made him sacrifice. That probably would have been a better idea. Oh well.
Wait, what?
Don't worry about it. Nah, don't worry about it.
Wait,
so when
what?
Into the Unknown AAs were added to the Clash, the article also said we'd be voting on future I guess Clash AAs. Runebind and Sunlets aren't bad, but what happened with that? That is a good question. I think we might have just like kind of dropped the ball there.
I think that there's.
I think we might we probably just forgot to tell you guys, or forgot to run a vote, unfortunately.
Well, I think it also might be that the way that we have to schedule and order the AAs might make it difficult for us to like wait around on that kind of thing.
That is true. That is absolutely true.
Oh, okay, replay. That makes sense. Ashes is bashes and clashes.
Oh, that makes sense.
Because it's trying to shorthand it, you see.
No, I get it. I get it. That does make sense. All right.
All these terminize.
Just eating them up. Eating them up. Go.
What happened to our first guy? I missed it.
Which first guy?
First trooper play.
This guy?
Was that the first one?
This was the first one we played. It got untimely ended when he attacked us. So then I played From the Wreckage to get it back.
Okay. I missed all that. I was reading chat.
Yeah, that's fine.
Distracted.
I made a mistake when I played Fatal Feast. He
wanted to hit the big guy.
He controlled both of these guys,
Yeah.
and I was afraid of him sacking to keep this guy alive. So I targeted this when I could have just targeted this and put the onus on the player.
Mm-hmm.
Always want to put the onus. Excuse me while I stop talking and instead scream with joy. Get him, boys.
That guy is just radical beyond belief.
Subsume, no! Well, hopefully he doesn't have any wild in this deck.
GG ears. Ryan, you're too loud. Maybe we should have turned that thing down.
I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry, Shark.
No, you're not.
And no, I'm not sorry for Dunn. Although I am sorry for Dunn because like hearing is like one of the only senses he has left.
He's got taste.
He does have taste. He has a heightened taste. Oh no!
Shattered our dreams.
Oh man.
Do we want to go into OBS and turn down the audio mix? A little
We
bit?
can.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
All right, now we're gonna be quieter. So
All right,
that
just
way I
test
can
it out.
yell.
Scream as loud as you possibly can. I'm sorry.
That was
sorry,
generated.
everyone.
That wasn't me.
I didn't think you would really do it.
The numbers start plummeting. It's like
You have
could have listened.
viewers.
You have 6 viewers. Beat down.
You're losing this game.
Am I?
Looking at the health totals.
Yeah, that's fair. It's the only way to tell who's winning and losing a game. This ain't your mama's ASMR stream. It's planned to have the AAs around for 8 months. That felt like it was too long for Sabretooth, Frostlock, and Into the Unknown, and I can't imagine the current AAs will fare any better. That is the current plan. We have so many different so many different things that we have to give away stuff for. So many different programs that it's hard for us to do it on a quicker clip than that, unfortunately. All right, send them in.
It turns out that you guys really like AAs, so
we give you AAs for a lot of things,
different AAs,
and then we run out of AAs.
Yeah, to the point where it's like we start running out of cards that we can give you, and like you guys don't really want AAs for bad cards, which is understandable, but that also limits things.
I guess I keep this guy around.
Yeah, probably. That's the lethal Skyguard.
Yeah. Probably should have seen what he was going to get back there, but that's fine. I also could have been using my charge power. Now look at those health totals.
You're winning now.
Jared, how does it feel to be voted to be a mouse rather than a puppy?
Ryan, you won.
Oh my gosh! I did it! It's me!
It's me?
No rerolls. No takebacks.
I think you should reroll it, Dino.
It's all for me. My typing's going to heck.
It's all for me.
It's all for me.
I feel like not only should Ryan not win the prize, but the prize should be taken directly out of Ryan's collection. We just need your in-game name, Ryan.
I guess go ahead and reroll. I don't want to give away my in-game name.
That's how they get you.
That seems to be how they get you.
What were we saying right before?
I don't know. That was enjoyable though.
Scroll back up. What were we talking about?
Me?
I wish I had like a touch monitor or
A
something.
touch
How does
monitor.
it feel to be voted as a mouse and not a mouse and not a puppy? That was sad.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about that.
That was really sad. I don't think I look very mouse-like.
I'm so glad I entered that. Oh no, my phone's shattering my soul.
And it wasn't even like a cute mouse. It was like a smelly rat.
It was a lot like a rat.
Like a slimy one.
It was like a mouse rat.
Yeah. It's like a mouse rat.
I guess
No.
No. I guess there's why? Because there's no blockers.
Yeah.
And this guy already has feral.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to put him on the clock here, man.
Well, the charge power is still there.
Maybe. If we draw a resource next turn, I gotta use it though.
Oh, Moskov, congratulations.
Moskov, I hope you think of me every time you open that one pack or
Every time you do it.
or draft set or whatever it is. Every time, just be like, thanks,
You don't
Ryan.
you don't even know what it was.
Thanks, Ryan.
You were winning or not winning. I'll tell you what you are winning though is this Evo run.
Don't jinx it.
Oh, Jay.
Damn!
That guy's dead.
And he got a card.
That guy's so dead.
Oh my goodness.
But health totals say you're in the lead.
Yeah, that's the only way to really know who's winning is health totals.
Are there any plans to normalize Twitch coverage for official events? Ryan and I aren't the people to know about that.
Yeah, sadly.
But,
oh my goodness. Look at our opponent going off. Well, I guess I'd be happy to trade this for those two guys. If that's an option. Might just take it this turn and...
I think he's going to take that.
Nope.
I meant, sorry, take that option.
Oh, take that.
Sorry, I know that was confusing.
Take that usually means take the damage.
Yeah, but he did what I expected him to do there.
Okay. It's easy for somebody to do what you expected if you can change what you expected.
Well, he couldn't risk going to 1 with you having a card in hand, right? Like, any trick would have killed him.
That's fair. But this thing could also kill him. Look at this thing, just arms and blades and torsos and skulls.
Terrifying.
Oh, he's got to search. He's got to find the answer.
He's looking through more than a third of his deck with that one search.
Hacking and Snake are working on regular CCS coverage. Yeah, I don't think we have anything planned currently, but...
I guess, yeah, you can send in your thoughts and ideas.
Jared and I could sit in for coverage one time. It would be nonsensical. It wouldn't be what you guys want.
No.
Let's just go for it, see what happens.
Yep. I'm guessing that he had some kind of plan here.
Another untimely, yeah. Alright. Gotta do it again, though. Whoa, no, that's not good for us. That's not good for us at all.
Don't know what that can mean.
That is terrible. Maybe like an assimilate or something. When your opponent... What was it? Another soul shatter? Jesus, guy! 3 soul shatters? 3? Or just 2?
3 untimely ends. Oh, it's the same one.
3 untimely.
He's getting them back to obliterate.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Well, that's not what we want.
Nope.
Then he's going to gain health.
Oh no, we're not going to be winning soon.
As of next turn, we will no longer be winning. Well, that was a beatdown. All right, what we got? Ooh, that's not gonna do it. Well, GG Zedonitre. It's French. I don't know. They gave me cards. If you create a shard, wait.
They're asking if
create
there
a
are
shards
any
account.
plans to cross promote between the Shards deck building game and Hex.
My guess is yes. My information is I don't know, but I think we'll find out soon enough.
I mean, there already has been some, right, where we gave you guys like
yeah, you guys did get first access to like beta and stuff.
You guys got the hookup for beta.
Yeah, I'm sure there will be some cards.
I think for signing up early also are getting like the first set, right? Something like that.
Oh really? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I think you guys are.
This is how much I know.
We love our community.
I've played the game. It's really fun.
And we know you guys are like good ambassadors to like the game, and will be for Shards as well. So we wanted to get you guys in to check that out if that's something you're into.
Any more inappropriate card links for us? Probably.
I mean, we're not doing spoilers right now. I said this is in reference to our favorite Raven.
I will say, so back when it was spoiler season, on this stream, we were like, hey, we want to spoil one more card. It was right after Sieges had gone live, so I put up a Siege, which had a link to
There's a URL.
Nut Snatch Raven.
Yep. We were previewing Nut Snatch Raven through that URL.
Yep.
And that URL came up as the taunt.
As the taunt of the third fight. So all you had to do was beat the first 2 fights. IG and Nicholas was the first person to attack us.
Well, I think he was the first person to get to the third deck.
Well, he was also the first person to attack us. Look, I wasn't. My goal was not to beat anybody. Anyways, and then unfortunately, part of Nut Snatch Raven is censored. So all he got was Nut
something.
redacted Raven. And so he had to go to the forums and be like, can anybody help me figure this out? And I regret nothing about that, because that was amazing.
Totally accidental.
That was not on
Happy
purpose,
accident.
but
All right.
I would not have
You should
changed
queue
anything.
up.
Oh, I should queue. Yeah. Not asking for specific spoilers, but is it possible if we can get a vague hint if Fusion is planned for set 10? Okay, what's the vaguest way we can give a hint? Maybe.
The vaguest. You don't know.
Maybe.
Just like, I don't know, like getting two objects in the room and fusing them together somehow. I don't know. That's not how fusion works. No, you're gonna ruin them. The adult in me just got so angry.
Wow, you got real. Yeah. No!
Why would you ruin two perfectly good markers like that?
Sometimes I can't help myself.
Trying to touch tips on stream.
Whoa, whoa. Maybe.
Get that man some rubber bands, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and Tribunal Magistrate was the one who was able to swoop in and say, it's Mind Snatch. I believe Function was also involved. I don't remember exactly what
I do remember.
I'm sure you do remember and realize you should not say it.
I should not probably. This is a family-friendly stream. Or something masquerading as one.
Or something.
Or it's family-adjacent stream.
There's family. There's love.
We're all family here.
Let's just say that if Fusion does return, when Trooper Control dies, it gets +1. Okay. That would mean we would have an even larger set of possibilities. Because that's how math works.
Strum, what do you mean Parrot was nerfed again? You mean from the Siege launch stuff? I'm not sure what you're talking about. You're talking about the last time we updated Parrot, because we didn't update him again that recently. He was a card that had been on our radar for a while as being very powerful, allowing a lot of combo shenanigans and things to go on. And when we started doing a lot of the heavy play testing for Siege mode, he was a card that was just making the games not very fun for the attackers.
He was ending up in far too many decks.
It was just every deck really wanted that guy because of his effect being so good. So we had to take him down
at such an extreme rate.
He's still a good card. I've still seen him in Sieges, and I think he's in a better spot than he was if he had gone out as he was.
Man, beatdowns. All right. We're losing. The numbers show it.
Well, it's not impossible to turn it around, but you're not wrong.
That guy's annoying. That guy is an annoyance. Just serve. Serve.
You try to think about if you should Noxious turn here?
Yeah, probably not. Probably shouldn't have even attacked, but that's okay. Or at least use the charge power. Oh boy, that's a lot of dudes. A lot of aggressive dudes. I think we're going to go to 1 here.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to our mic or this setup because I do know that the AD Arcade stream was in here earlier. They were showing off shards on this computer.
They were having some issues too.
Yeah, so it's possible that something changed with how they had things set up.
Yeah. This feels bad. I shouldn't have attacked. I don't know.
Protection racket? It smells like a protection racket.
Maybe. Maybe.
Nope.
No. Maybe a troop. Oh boy, I misplayed this game. Yeah. Nope.
We're not dead, are we?
Yeah, we
Oh,
are.
we're sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't realize we're only at 4.
Oh yeah, we're dead. Feedback about root sleeves. Will we get more of those in the future? Those are quite feel bad sleeves. Will we do exactly this system in the future?
Unclear.
Unclear.
We've had feedback both ways on it, to be honest.
Yeah.
If you guys
Like the whole thing about sleeves is like, not everybody's gonna get every sleeve. Is how. Like we want to incentivize you. We want to give you sleeves for doing the things you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
And lots of people want to do lots of different things.
Right.
And that means that sometimes people feel, punished for, punished because it's incentivizing things that you personally wouldn't do. But we also want to give, some other.
Well, the game is varied as hex. It's not fair for us to only incentivize doing one specific thing.
Yeah, or to put every reward in every single aspect of things. Like if you could get every sleeve from drafting, then we're not really incentivizing you to do anything else. Or rather,
Mm-hmm.
we're not giving stuff to people that want to interact with the game in a different way. Hey, it's that Raven. That's so Raven. Anyways.
But yeah, we still encourage you guys to voice your feedback on it. It's like none of this means that we're definitely doing or not doing anything. But
yeah.
Just wanted to give you guys some insight into how we look at some of that stuff.
A lot of people have a lot of different opinions on how things should be given out, et cetera, et cetera. So we try to. Ooh.
Come on, baby, stop at tops. You can do it.
Give my opponent an option here.
What's that?
To block?
Okay.
Otherwise, I'm probably going to have to death toll that thing. Alright. I think I'm getting rid of this lock and load.
Why not just...
Savage Showdown?
Yeah.
Just trade?
I guess you can just death toll. I don't know what's better. I guess he's your only
He's
troop
my
for a
only
while.
troop for a while. I think we just ditch this. Thank you, Theodore. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. We took some risks with it, that's for sure.
Yeah, I guess I understand what you're saying, Nicholas. Although you could also argue that like a pack is a pack, but what you do with that pack does change what you can get from it, right? Like taking it into a draft or into an Evo, there's a difference between those, right? Like what you could get out of those. Same thing with opening it. So yes, while a pack is a pack, what you do with that pack does have an impact.
A pack is a pack is a pack. Everyone knows that.
Right.
Replay's asking, since set 10's coming up and we're going to have a rotation of 5 and 6, Any plans for Count-Lethal? No, we figured that we'll just leave those cards there forever. Just kidding. Yeah, we do plan on changing those when the next rotation comes up.
We'll have
as far as
we'll
the
have more
waiver
news on that soon, actually.
Yeah.
So probably better that.
it'll be sooner rather than later that you guys will get more information on that though.
Yes, but we don't want this stream to be like the primary source of information for you guys. Like, we love hanging out with you guys and talking and having fun.
And getting your feedback on things.
Getting your feedback, giving you insight into design. But for announcements, stuff like that, you guys will probably see it in the forums or in a more official capacity.
Thanks, Strom. I'm glad you're enjoying the format as well. It's been a fun one, that's for sure. Man, am I trading for this tutu? This feels so bad.
Shows me I don't want to give away too much more. Like I said, you expect an article soon, but we're trying to do right by everyone. We're trying to create a system that, you know, doesn't punish anyone for doing anything.
Yeah. If you're level 100, you will be able to get the new cards that we're releasing. However, it won't be like a system where you automatically get them. And their change. I'm just gonna that. All right, I'm just gonna take this. We'll just start losing.
Alice in Horrorland. Oh man,
what's going on?
That's your opponent's name.
Oh, jeez.
Scary.
It is.
That reminds me of that like Tom Petty music video, where like Alice in Wonderland becomes like.
This is just Alice. This is just Alice Horrorland.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I assume the name can only be so long.
Sure. It reminds me of American McGee's Alice.
Sure. Yeah.
Classic.
I saw that, Strom, but hey, you know what? Don't feel too discouraged. If you have any other ideas or thoughts, don't feel bad about like posting in that thread again.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll, you know, as it pops up from time to time, maybe it'll encourage other people to chime in. Other people who have ideas can post things in there as well.
Ooh, time to big time. Time to big time. Roar. Fortunately, yeah, this is fine. All right. Don't come around here no more. Yeah, that was the song.
Was it?
Yeah. I do remember that now.
Yeah. I was really young when I first saw that, and I think that thing like freaks me out. 1-4 Rebirth Crush.
It's a sad one.
That kill wheel is terrifying.
Yeah, I'm not super happy to see that thing. But it's just on the quad shard special.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, rolling for another draft code. Let's see if I can win again. Okay. Well. Alright, I guess we'll just try to hold them off.
Sorry, Zophie, that wasn't my intention.
What was Zophie?
So she said you're going to have Tom Petty in their head all night.
Oh, nice. I feel like I undervalue Tom Petty, personally.
Any nerfs in tonight's update? I think we
No?
nerfed some bugs, maybe?
Yeah. This patch is just to get rid of some of the bugs that were introduced. We don't plan on nerfing anything.
When is this update hitting?
Go buy a lotto ticket.
I think in the next day or so.
Oh boy,
It's a small bug fix patch, as far as I understand it.
They're just coming at us hot. This would put us to 4, 3, 2.
Okay.
Yeah. Just mathing it all out. Do this. Do do do. Do 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 do. All right. All right, we're at 9. That was pretty rough.
Okay, well. Rar.
We're going to get him down to 20 at least.
I mean, you could just block here.
Sing is feral.
Right.
I'd eat both his guys. Ugh, that's not good.
You gotta fight something now?
Fight what, though? All these 4 defense troops. It's rough out here. I guess I can make this fight something?
Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
Alright.
That's what I was getting at. Which 2 cards from the new set are you 1 surprised at the constructed niche it has found, and 2 surprised it isn't being used more in constructed? Okay.
I think it's still early, so it's hard to say for sure.
I think that there's like a couple cards that I would say fit into number 2.
Yeah,
but I don't know if I should really, like, us telling you guys that kind of stuff. Like, we don't really want to impact the meta.
Yeah.
Like, it's not very fun if we tell you, hey, these are the cards you guys should be playing.
You guys should be playing with, and then you guys start playing with them. Then I feel bad.
Yeah, that's not really the point.
Yeah.
and it's possible that we're overvaluing the cards. That's certainly can happen. Like, everybody has sort of different valuations of things. But in terms of the first thing, surprise that the constructed niche has found.
I think that one's tough for me as well, because, like, I don't, contrary to popular belief, we don't print cards so that they aren't good. We try to print cards that, like, universally are like, okay, this is borderline / probably.
We try to make things in niches sometimes, especially when we don't like. Okay, this card's not going to be like a powerhouse, but it can fit in this niche, right?
Yeah.
So when it finds that niche, it's like, yep, that's what it was supposed to do. Trying to think. We didn't get to see our dragon.
We never saw a dragon. We never attacked with our rock surfer. I don't think the Zomboys got anything back until that last game.
Our rares didn't help us.
Our Terminuses were hot.
Yeah.
Our Terminis, I guess we can queue up. That was not the best performance,
so
sadly.
Well.
We started really strong. All right, well, this time we're playing... Oh, we're not playing that card. All right, well, let's get a new rare. I'm not gonna play with only one rare.
Wait, what happened?
We got Kaleidotron. All right. Let's see what we're doing. Oh boy.
2 Pain Soak Sisters?
That's 3.
Oh, 3 Pain Soak Sisters.
I don't know what we're doing
Briny
exactly.
Pod? I assume Briny Pod is involved.
What? Are we in blood now too? Maybe we splash for surprise. All these caravan cannoneers though.
I feel like with 3 Pain Soak Sisters, that's like you should play.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah. That deck's fun too.
That deck is a lot of fun.
The Dust Man.
Yeah, we got a Dust Man.
Okay.
Can get a little oppressive too. I feel like, what can we fuse this with? Well, that's a good one. That's a good one. That one's alright.
What do you mean Broombot was meant to be a good card? I don't understand the meant to be part.
Oh yeah, Broombot.
Triple Pain Soak Sister plus Excruciate. Yeah. Is that a cherry limeade? No, it's not.
We got smoothies.
Yeah.
Smoothies. Oh man. Do we want a 4-2 with life drain and speed? Or a 4-3 with lethal and speed? That one's not as good. We can probably sit on those.
Do we want to run like just the kill blade? Briny pod?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the brainiest of pods.
I'm not running a ton of troops. Maybe we'll run the blight.
We have 4 sisters.
Mm-hmm.
The blight?
Blight doesn't hurt the sisters.
Blight doesn't hurt the sisters. Alright, we can try Blight out. That's 2 of our shards.
I mean,
That's
it's a card that I might like want to cut once we get the next pack.
Oh, this deck is gonna have plenty of that.
You know, I'm still thinking about that question about like if there was a card. I'm gonna think more about that question.
That we're surprised.
Replay or whoever.
That
Cards that were surprised found something. I'll think about it more. If you remember to ask in 2 weeks when we're back, ask again.
yeah. You shook the 8-ball and it says ask again later.
Yeah, no, I'm sure there is something, but it's not coming to mind. It's not coming to mind in the moment. Let's say you guys were both great at riding horses. Who would win in a jousting match? The viewers.
Yeah,
probably not Ryan or I.
I don't think it's me. I'm going to vote against.
I don't think it's me.
I would definitely on the sidelines bet against myself.
I think we're both just getting wrecked.
Probably. Who's this?
Ducklet.
Ducklet. Good question, Ducklet. I almost thought that was it.
Shows me suggest running the bat. Trigger our sisters.
We can splash.
All kinds of wild.
That's surprise.
Yeah.
Ding dong.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. We could bat.
You can splash that surprise ding dong.
It was a very Matt Dunn sentence, I think. The Blackberry Knights steal your mount. Ooh, it's a rat. You see.
What?
They're calling you a rat again.
Who's calling me a rat?
Vilox.
That's rude, Vilox. That's mean-spirited.
It's quite mean-spirited. Do we have enough discard outlets? Like ways to discard? I feel like we're kind of light on that.
Give me back my prismatic cards when I filter by shards. But just filter by 2 shards. They'll be there.
No, he wants to see all...
What?
He wants to see all of them.
But we changed it so you won't see all of them.
But we didn't do that. But we did the other thing. I
understand that there's probably an adjustment.
I think there's probably some growing pains here, but
yeah, we think in the long run it'll be better how it is.
I have found this to be so much more useful.
It's honestly something that we've sort of been wanting.
We've been wanting for a long time. Like this is so much cleaner than seeing all the diamond blood cards
before
here.
We were planning on doing a set that was prismatic focused. This is sort of the way we wanted it.
This was something that came up when we were talking about PS4.
Yeah, I mean we've talked about it for a long time, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
And we finally got it, and we recognize that there'll be some growing pains, but I think in the long run people are going to find this easier to work with.
Make sure it's down. Okay.
And also what Dinotropia mentioned is true.
What did he say?
In the patch, in the next update, you guys will have there'll be a filter for show prismatic.
Is that true?
Yes. So the thing you have open right now here that shows all the filters.
No, let me close that.
What? No.
Oh, yeah.
So where it says show unique only right now, I believe that's actually going away. Oh no, actually show unique is staying.
Or whatever.
Anyway, where show unique only is, there'll be another option there that will say show all prismatic or show prismatic only. And if you check that off, it'll hide all your single threshold and non-thresholded cards, and it'll show you all your multi-thresholded cards. I think one of those options is going away, though. I can't remember which one. I think maybe like show standard art, something. I don't know.
That sounds right.
We had to like move some things around.
Yeah, I assume most of those aren't used by most players, but you will get a way to see all those.
Thanks, Broomba, with some profound predictions. Will set 10 be the first colorless set? I think he means shardless set, but no, I don't think it will be the first shardless. That, I mean, that would be a hell of a set.
I'm gonna have to change a lot of things.
Sorry, guys. Were you looking for shards? Not in this set. Nothing's got a threshold.
Just give an option to make it the way it was, and everyone is happy. Yeah, that's what we're planning on doing. I think.
It's
is that how it's gonna work?
Not exactly the same.
Can't.
Unfortunately,
does it literally just show prismatic cards? Is that how it's working?
Yes, it will show you prismatic. But then, I mean, if you do select, like, if you say show me only prismatic cards, and then you start clicking the other filters, it will show you prismatic cards of those shards.
If I have only blood selected, and I click show me prismatic cards,
it will show you nothing.
It will show me nothing.
Because there's no such thing as a prismatic card that is blood only.
Okay. But if I click Blood, Diamond, and Wild, I'll see all Blood, Diamond, and Wild prismatic cards.
Yes.
That are only those shards. No, I won't see Blood, Sapphire cards.
I believe that is correct, but I'm not certain.
Okay.
Yes. I mean, contrary to popular belief, adding in options to do things multiple ways is not always the best answer. Sometimes the best answer is actually to go one way or another. I know that's like
Topaz shard.
A lot of times when a change gets made, people suggest, can you guys add in like a toggle option to make it the old way?
Duckland coming in with the real hard-hitting questions. Favorite Keanu Reeves movie? And why? He didn't say and why, but...
Probably Speed, because it's good.
What?
I don't know. I liked Bill and Ted.
I haven't actually seen John Wick.
Matrix.
Yeah, Matrix is fine.
Constantine.
For those of you who don't know, I have a Keanu Reeves poster at my desk.
Oh yeah, it's got to be
The Walk on the Clouds.
No.
No. Point Break.
It's got to be the
Point Break.
What the heck is it?
No!
What's the name of the one with like the mailbox that he puts letters to the future?
the lake house.
The lake house.
The lake house.
The lake house.
That's not what I have. I have Walk on the Clouds.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, we need some Sapphire. Looks like. Bogus Journey, Matrix.
The Matrix.
Break.
I like all the Matrix movies. But like, I don't actually think that I think the Matrix movies kind of make Keanu Reeves look like a goof. Like
no, Keanu Reeves is amazing.
Like he's trying so hard to be like a badass in that movie, and
well, that was just like
yes, Constantine is a movie. That Keanu Reeves was in.
Jeez.
That is correct. Speed 2.
No, he's not even in that.
I don't think I've seen it either.
It's not.
I was like, no, thanks. Pass.
See it.
I'll pass on that one.
Oh my goodness. Oh no! We're one resource short for Mr. Pies. Look at this though. Let's just play this one down for now.
Just be efficient with our research.
Yeah, as much as I want to get all these down and then just discard a card.
I don't think I've seen Johnny Mnemonic.
Nah. Johnny Mnemonic is so weird because I feel like it's like a precursor to the Matrix, yet Keanu Reeves is in that as well. 47 Ronin. What was the other one he was in? Like he's been in some weird ones recently. There's that like movie where he's being terrorized by young, cute girls. Like
Which was written and directed by Keanu Reeves.
I mean, it would have been. That's how I would have done it. Like, this is like the Harvey Weinstein special.
Jeez.
Topical.
Here on the dev stream, we're both topical and insensitive.
What?
I don't know.
Why are we? How is that insensitive? Like, that's just the way it is.
That's just life. That's just life.
Let's get the sisters going.
So what was your answer? Did you have one?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I said Point Break.
Here on the dev stream, Appointment. Okay, you did say Point Break.
Oh no, I'd have to, like, I always forget about so many of his movies. He's done so many.
Yeah. Yep.
Ooh. The shade. La shade. Our opponent got all the thresholds.
Oh, the Key and Peele movie?
Oh, that Keanu? Alright, sure. Can we just suppress this thing?
So oppressive.
This gobbler.
This gobbler's impressive.
Gobbler is ready to rumble.
Gobble gobble.
You saw the Keanu movie, right? With the cat.
Parts of it.
You saw parts of it.
Yeah.
I never saw it. I mean, I'm a big Key and Peele fan, but
I liked all the stuff with.
how many Collidatrons do you draft before you try to force it? There's some number, I'm sure.
I like the parts of the.
Probably
Keanu
0,
movie
and then you try to force it.
0.
Just go for it. Right out of the gate.
I like the parts of the Keanu movie that talked about George Michael.
Well, that's just like a blanket thing for you, though, right? It just like says something to do with George Michael. I am in. All right, let's show the true sisterhood here.
All right, replay.
The traveling pants is coming for him.
Go for it, replay.
What's replay up to?
He wants to get our thoughts on something.
Oh.
That he wants to see in the client.
Opponent plays Annihilate. There should be a giant message that flashes on screen that says, "You got annihilated." I assume the problem is, like, we need to get that. You got annihilated. Translated into multiple languages.
What about if Rickety Wrecker attacks?
And you just got wrecked?
You got wrecked.
Yeah, sure. Oh, man. That Rip Claws. That one's not so good. I don't think we got. I don't think we got much for our deck here.
Party Crasher.
What?
Party Crasher.
Where's that at? Oh, sure, he's fine. We're not getting enough discard cards though.
Yeah, what gives? What gives, Hex?
Come on!
Come on!
Come on!
Hex Devs, what are you doing? Ooh, a Glimmer Duck.
Glimmer Goose, my favorite.
Ooh, the replacements. Yeah, I forgot about that.
I'm glad we made this card. Can we fuse this with anything? Ooh, what do you think of this?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Just continue with the Wild Splash 6 drops.
Took out the Furious Gift?
I guess it's good with our sisters. I don't know about this one, though. I will say this is one of my favorite decks, though. Like, if you get, like, a really good Sister Suffering deck, it's, like, it becomes, like, this engine. Alright. Ooh. Did you remember he was in Parenthood?
Can't say I do.
Do you remember that movie? It's got Steve Martin.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they had that other one that mocked this cover. Problem Child.
Really?
Yeah. Do you remember that movie?
Yes, I do remember that movie.
Oh, maybe it was Problem Child 2. Or maybe there was just like a different poster. Where are they now? Problem Child 2.
I think you're thinking of something else.
Yeah. Are you sure?
I don't know. You're the one that brought it up.
It's important that we talk about these things. What are they saying? Need opponent to play gift on you. What? No. Look, you're making points, but I'm gonna be over here.
When making fusion, did you consider making the cards only temporarily fuse?
No, not really. That was never. Basically, I made a pitch, and then we stuck with the pitch, the original pitch, which was creating the permanent cards. Ooh. Briny Swiney. We could have almost gone with like a familiar champion.
Oh, I didn't even consider that.
Although we're missing the best Briny guy, the Briny Ray. That guy's so good.
Yeah. Will there be more cards to deal with the Candlegeists? I feel that they were underused this set. Okay.
The Candlegas? Yeah. So one of the interesting things about like anytime we come up with something new, sometimes it means we can only do so many of them because like we want to get like their look just right. So we have to send it to an artist to get a version of it, and then we want to make sure that they all look like uniform. And the Candlegas was like something that came up kind of late when we were coming up with thematics for the set, and so it took us a little while to come up with that idea and how they'd actually play out. So we didn't get enough time to actually like fully flesh them out. But I think we might see one or two more in the next set. The problem is there's just so many things going on in the set at this point. Like we have all those teams still, plus we have things like these familiars.
Yeah.
We have all the enders that take up a lot of the set, especially all the fusion stuff.
There's a lot of different, unique thematics that all need their own space to like shine. We don't want to leave anything on the sidelines, and it's also like we've got to tell the story, and there's pressures on the set to tell the story that needs to be told.
Yeah. Did Kindle Kit survive the purge of the luminaries? There's multiple Kindle Kits. Not all of them did.
Oh no!
Not just the men, but the women in the Kindle Kits too. Although there were no men, I guess.
Horrible.
Whoa, what is going on? That was
chin hair.
That was just like, hey, I'm letting you know this is gonna punch your guy.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that happened. Yeah, that's also happening. Okay. Alright. Play this one down.
Do you want to like discard root and draw a card?
I can do it on his turn.
Yeah.
Wait, why would I want to discard the root though?
To get a resource.
No. Like, because it costs 2 to use this.
Oh, you're right.
You're remembering when this card was busted.
Yeah.
Internally, this used to not have a cost, and it was, let's say, very powerful.
Did it also have a 1 cost at one point? I feel like it got...
What? Was it 1 cost?
Did it go from 0 to 1 to 2?
No, we just went straight to 2.
0 to 2.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought it cost 1. Can you rank every dragon now in Hex, whichever ranking metric you like best?
We could.
Okay. I'm going to rank the dragons in Hex.
In Hex.
Using my metric. See if you can figure out what it is. At the top, Urnos. Second.
The other Urnos.
No, he's tied.
He's tied? Oh, okay.
Second would be tied again. Darmak, Rylanth,
Uh-huh. And
Rakanazov.
Urkanazov, that's right.
And then in last, all the other dragons.
I would say that, like, the, sorry.
Could you figure out my rank?
Yeah,
My
I was able to
system.
solve your ranking system. Cost and descending order. Oh, there you go. My personal favorite dragon. I have a soft spot in my heart for Mylanth, actually. Didn't see a lot of play, but I really enjoyed that ability.
Yeah.
The Lifebound ability.
I think the one dragon that I like probably more than other people, I think, is Sin.
Okay, I can see that. Sin's a hot one.
Yeah.
I actually like, this has a lot to do with just the art, but the first PvE dragon we did, Sarthu?
Yeah.
Sarthu.
Sarthu, yeah.
Sarthu's one of my favorites, actually. Holy moly!
That's a big boy.
That is the biggest of boys. Cool.
Yeah, I mean, I remember the first time I saw Zakir and Urnaz in the client, I was really blown away. Like, I thought that those cards were both, like, just represented what Hex was trying to do, like, a lot. Like,
Well, that was 2 different times, though. Wait, yeah.
Yeah.
Those are 2 different sets.
Yeah. Well,
I do think Zakir is awesome.
I think, so my history with Hex was, like, I had kickstarted the game. I had played it a little bit when it was just set 1. But then when set 2 came out, I played it a lot more. I think I didn't see Zakir until I, like, kind of came back.
Okay, that's fair.
And I saw them both at roughly the same time, and I was like, wow, these dragons are awesome. Like, especially with, like, what Zakir was doing digitally and stuff.
Yeah. Zakir is sweet. I forgot about him. And he's got a great look, too.
Yeah.
Ooh. Sure.
Let you use Gax in siege mode just for one day.
Gax in
is great.
siege mode. Gax is one of my favorite mercenaries.
I do like Gax a lot. Why does Rakanazov make you mad, Ducklet?
It's not a duck, probably.
Well, I mean, most of the dragons are also not ducks, for what it's worth.
Yeah, but, like,
Why that one specifically?
This is the newest one. It's the latest atrocity in the string of ducks, not dragons. Oh, man, we're getting tricked. No. No, never tricked.
Just want to make that trade.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm surprised they didn't do it last turn. Blood Wild Russian Dragon makes me mad.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, there's no way to please everyone. Some people were rallying for us to make the Blood Wild Russian Dragon, and some people weren't. Some people weren't ready for that.
Some people wanted a duck.
Some maniacs wanted a duck.
The plant one from AZ2? What's his name?
I want to say Jurgen.
Yes. Something like that. Jordan. Yes.
In my head, it's Jurgen's body wash.
Oh. It's Jurgen's, brought to you by the Jurgen company.
Yes,
Jurgen
exactly.
Jordan, yes.
Jordan.
Yes, I think it's Jordan.
My name is Jordan. I'm scared. My opponent has a lot of cards. I assume there's a third shard.
He might be.
I assume there's a third shard.
He might be stuck on 2
that we're
thresholds.
missing right. Oh, there we go. Now I'm scared.
Here it comes.
Here comes the big dogs. A couple years ago, you had an event where FRA gave out extra gold.
I don't remember.
Is there a particular reason we haven't seen that happen again since?
I'm not sure what that event is. I don't recall it.
I vaguely remember it.
But I mean, I did just crank up the dial on the gold rewards in the Frost Ring.
For a limited time.
We're taking it away tomorrow. No, we're not.
Well, I mean, we could say limited time and then, like, we never actually take it away.
Yeah.
You know, the old good cop, bad cop thing. Here comes Oinkers in 2 turns. Actually, Oinkers could have come down just now. Oinkers only cost 8, guys. And that would have been amazing.
Just like, oh, I found the diamond shard. Also
Oinkers.
Here you go, Oinkers. Show us the big pig.
Big pig.
Are they talking about us?
Yeah, probably.
That's rude. That's rude.
How
many haymakers are we gonna see?
Haymaker, okay. Well, it lost flight, so we got that going. I think we're just ditching this. We don't have to ditch, but if I ditch 2 of them, I can kill this thing for free, basically.
Yeah.
So I think we're ditching those.
Sure. You can also, yeah. You have charge power also.
Yeah. I could have done 3 and then killed this one, but this one's just going to be the same as this one next turn.
Mm-hmm.
So this seemed fine. Oh, all right. Well, that didn't work either. Turns out, all the diamond in the world.
Gobble gobble.
I've been ignoring Raving Doomsayer for so long, I didn't realize that's actually good in my deck. There you go. That guy can have some hits.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of buffing going on in this set. I've realized.
Yeah, it was.
I was playing like Protect the President with one of my decks earlier today, where it was just like my opponent would try to remove it, and I'd like do a trick to save it, and then they try to remove it, and I'd do a trick that makes it bigger for longer periods of time.
You mean like what just happened in this game?
Yeah, where I just got blown out over and over again. But that's good. It's nice to have that like interaction. Like,
yeah.
He goes to do something, I try to counter, he counters back.
Yeah, I think cards like Doomsayer, where like I like cards like that, especially in limited, where
it's a hot one.
It's a card where most of the time it's not going to make your deck, right? Like it's not going to be a staple of any particular deck. But then there are just those right times where it is right to play them, and like I personally like cards like that. Like they find that niche role, and they can actually be quite important to a deck.
That was pretty hot. I should have hit this one though and just charge powered it down. Oh well.
You could still swing with
I'll beat down with Should have swung with him last game. Man, whew, our last turn. Are there plans to continue updates past set 10? Yeah, we had we lived in a different time. That was basically a year ago that oh my goodness. Responding to Replay. Replay is asking if we're going to be doing any updates to the Frost Ring in the near future. And I don't... It's unclear if we're going to be able to get like a big update like we want to for set 10. Just because we're working on like a ton of different things right now.
Yeah, the with the addition of console and all the other features we're working on, we have nothing
Siege and like the time that we would use to work on that, we're working on like things like the cosmic coins and some of the other stuff.
Yeah.
So as much as I want to try to get something in there for set 10, it might not be able to get anything super big in there. / like maybe we can try to carve out some time in the near future.
I do have some like personal notes that I have about ideas for smaller things, so it's possible that like once we start getting a better picture of the timelines that we're going to have and what's budgeted to be done, that there's always potential to have something happen on a smaller scale. Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's Cosmic Crowns. We've called it many different things, just to confuse you all.
Are you sure? Because now I thought it was Cosmic Coins.
It's Cosmic Crowns. Let's see. So close.
That is the intention, Peach Sheriff. Oh man, I cannot see that font. That font is. You are like this light, super light green font on my screen, and I cannot see your name. But that is the point. We are trying to get the cosmic currency in to improve the ladder, especially at the higher end. I think I'm onto your guys' narrative. There was elemental magic introduced in recent sets, and now we are seeing why the shards are messed up. We are going to go to a plot with elemental versus shard magic, aren't we? I got your plot now.
He's got us. No. Let's try though.
Yes, thank you for your comment, Peter. Sorry I couldn't read your name.
All right, what can we survive here? Attack, attack. He has to block one. Okay, that sounds like the plan.
Set 11, ducks versus rabbits.
Finally.
Rabbit season. Duck season.
It's going to depend on what time of the year it is.
We have nothing to announce in terms of campaign content right now. And if we did, it wouldn't be on the dev stream.
No, it wouldn't be.
It would be a lot bigger of a news blast than us casually talking about it here.
It would be something very official, like whenever Corey's making fun of Jared.
How come we don't do any of our announcements in like skywriting, like have a plane do those like little smoke things?
That's just because it's nonsense, but there's a lot of reasons.
Man, that stuff is the coolest.
That stuff is the coolest.
That stuff is the coolest. I don't know how they do it. I assume it's some kind of blood magic.
Oh my goodness.
Some kind of dark wizardry.
All right, we gotta get lucky here, I think. He has 3 blockers. We need to draw something that costs 4 or more.
Okay. What does Oracle Song do?
It draws 2 cards. And one of those cards costs 4 or more. And now I've finished you, Rockford.
Classic. This is the way every TCG game is supposed to go. You just killed everyone's ears again.
Yep.
We need to start putting.
That's
warnings.
because that's it for us today, guys.
Start putting warnings. Turn off your baby ears.
No baby ears allowed. We're trying to toughen up your ears. Like if one of your eardrums survives, that's the stronger one. And I died. Yeah. Well, this was fun.
This was good. This was good. I enjoyed reading chat, hanging out.
Once again, we do have an It's Your Card thing going on.
Yes, please. Make your vote count.
People put up some sweet thematics, so go there and vote. We got some good voting going on right now. It's all pretty even still. But
still early.
Yeah. I'm excited to see what you guys think, and we'll be back in 2 weeks, maybe.
Take your leveling reward.
Oh God, guys, we did it! Ooh. Claim rewards.
Rare chest.
Let's go do it.
Oh, you didn't have the gold to spin.
Oh my God, everything's coming up, Millhouse.
You're getting closer to those AA Dark Hearts. Every step you take. Level 97, I believe, is the first one.
I don't think we're gonna get there with this account. I haven't even done it on my other account. Where am I going? I need to go to the store. I need to go to the store and have Jared randomly grab packs from my account.
Yeah.
Open packs.
Sorry,
Man, I do not do this enough.
Did you need that platinum, or?
Yeah, I'm just gonna burn this platinum. Oh my God.
Oh, sorry, Rima. Maybe next time.
What was that?
Rima was sad we didn't do any sieging.
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe we can try to get some next time. Maybe we'll try to make that like as we're winding down.
Yeah. The thing is, that's a lot. That requires a lot more setup for us to do outside of the stream, and Ryan and I try not to do any work
As you can tell, like
we try not to do any.
We show up late and we're still not prepared.
We like to fly by the seat of our pants.
We
can try to put some decks together maybe for the next
let's
time.
Spin. Oh my
God! Oh, doing it!
2 cards, boys!
Wow.
And some legendary. Oh, we get to go fuller with this bad boy.
Yep.
All right. Next time we're sieging, we'll be coming at you with the voice of Dendra.
Rigged, very rigged. We had no idea that was
awesome.
We gotta open that thing.
Oh yeah, we gotta open it now.
More value.
2. I don't think I've ever done that. 2 cards.
You're lucky. You gotta buy the lottery ticket.
Oh.
Ooh, for Carve the Stone.
Quick actions. Like, yeah. It's like
what's better than a basic action? Every time we spoil a basic action, everybody demands that become a quick action. So that's what the equipment does.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, again, thank you everybody who hung out with us today.
Yes, thanks guys.
With the It's Your Card thing that we posted.
Yeah.
We're back in 2 weeks when we'll be figuring out the winner of that,
mm-hmm.
and
we'll have the next poll going at that time too. And don't forget to check out the Shards Deck Builder at 80sarcade.com.
Yep. And
until next time, thanks everybody for hanging out. Thanks Chark, Matt Dunn, all the other cameos, Corey.
Yeah. Thanks. See you guys.
See you guys 2 weeks.